So what's the actual storyline behind the whole game?
So the bit that I can talk about today, I'll give you a little bit of the background of how the game starts off. Grayson Hunt, who's our hero, he's part of this a group of soldiers called Dead Echo, and they're kind of like the UN of the future, right? But not quite as nice, I would say. They go around and they make sure that various colonies keep the peace between each other. They're very, very good at this job, but something happens in their past that causes their commander to essentially betray them, and they basically go AWOL. That's when they turn into pirates. And Gray kind of goes through a bit of a tough period in his life, and he starts drinking a little bit more, starts caring less about what's going on. But he does remember what happened to him, and he's hell bent on getting revenge on his ex-commander. So, the game basically takes place when this opportunity presents itself. Gray's not super smart in what he tries to do, but he almost gets this guy, and they both basically end up crashed on this planet. It's called Stygia, and that's where the game takes place. So that's where the story's then going to take you through a little bit about the backstory. How did Gray get down there? Why is this guy? What did this guy do actually to betray Gray? And as players play through the game, they'll find out how it resolves itself.
Because not only you're fighting other alien enemies, you're also up against plant life, which are mutated as well.
Yeah, the cool thing about Bulletstorm is that there's like layers of danger, layers of challenge, right? The first one is the planet itself. It's been mutated. There's some crazy plant life on there. There's some guys that got left behind. They've gone crazy. They've gone feral, basically. So if you're not fighting the plants, if you're not fighting the environment, you're fighting the enemies, and you're also using the environment to your advantage sometimes, right? So because the plants are they're not friendly to the natives. But we also like to think of a third layer of challenge in the game, and that's yourself, right? Because the gameplay is all about killing with skill. So we want players to, feel challenged by the environment, feel challenged by the enemies, but also challenge themselves to pull off some of these crazy over-the-top skill shots that you'll be seeing as the game starts to roll out.
Cool. Looking forward to it. When can we expect it out?
You can expect it next year.
Very good. And last question: what's your favorite weapon or move?
In the game?
Yeah.
My favorite skill shot? There's one called Double Ignition, which is pretty difficult to pull off. You didn't see the demo today, but it's basically where you take the PMC, the Peacemaker Carbine, overcharge it, fry two people in a row, right? It's a bit like a railgun. So you get one skeleton, two skeletons. Sometimes you can get three. That's really, really difficult, but very, very satisfying.
Good work.
Yeah.
All right. Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.